Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to a new video on the channel. So in today's video guys, I am going to be talking about the primary or main problem with Greenville. So the first thing that I'm going to get into here relating to the main problems with Greenville is their update schedule. Now, as you guys probably know, as of recent, Greenville has actually changed their update schedule, so now they do car updates and feature updates and split those into two. Main reason why they've done this is because that usually the thing that makes their updates take so long to come out is because of the long wait that they have to essentially wait for features to be finished to release. So basically by doing this makes it so they can release car updates while they're still working on feature updates. Now overall, this is actually a relatively positive change. However, there are some underlying issues with it, which I will get into in a moment. And one concerning thing actually recently is that Greenville actually did say that they were going to have car updates and then feature updates right after those. However, as of the recent two updates, they've actually both been car specific updates, and we haven't actually had a feature update in a good couple of months now. And even though a lot of people have been saying that this is probably just like a one-off type of thing, and that Greenville won't do this again in the future, knowing Greenville, I honestly would not be very surprised if in the future they start releasing more and more car updates in a row instead of releasing feature updates. And even though for the people who only play Greenville updates for the vehicle, probably won't mind this that much, for the people who actually want new features and stuff, it's gonna get quite boring very quick if there's just always new cars being added, especially if in these car updates some of them might not have, you know, good cars, or at least cars that people would want. Alright, so for some reason my mic actually cut out here, but the next thing that I'm going to be talking about is how there's not much hype for Greenville updates anymore. So for those guys who don't know, a couple months ago, or a couple years ago, whatever you want to say, there used to be so much hype for Greenville updates that it wasn't even funny. Like, I mean, before updates would release, the Greenville server would be absolutely just, like, stormed with people, just, like, hyping up the update like crazy, getting ready for it to drop. You know, the hype was actually unreal, and it was actually, like, such a good time when it was like that. However, as of recent months, it honestly has not really been like that anymore, and as of recent, at least, hype for updates has almost become non-existent. Now, there's actually quite a lot of reasons as to why this is. Main reason being is that nowadays Greenville is a lot more conservative with what they post. So unlike the past where they used to post a lot of like feature related stuff and overall just update related stuff to their server, you know, hinting at stuff and whatnot, nowadays they don't really tend to do that as much, and most of the time now they don't actually post many features in future updates, and we only really find out what they are once the update drops. And also we don't even really find out like an idea of when updates are like expected to release until they actually release. Now luckily this could actually be changing back to how it sort of used to be in the past again, because Greenville actually recently opened up a TikTok account, and they seem to actually be like posting more update sort of teasers and even update release date stuff on there now. So hopefully this is like gonna be a new way of them doing it, and hopefully this will start creating more hype again. However, I feel like the main reason why they stopped, you know, hyping up updates and stuff like they used to is because that a lot of developers and whatnot used to get harassed a lot in the past, especially when updates were like delayed or whatever, or even when people just knew that there was meant to be an update coming that same day, people would just like harass the developers, telling them to hurry up and all of that sort of stuff. And obviously this probably got to the devs quite a lot, and it probably just got very annoying over time, you know, always getting harassed by people. So there's easily a chance that they could have purposely actually stopped posting, you know, update related stuff in their server just to mitigate these issues. And even though, don't get me wrong, that is honestly a pretty good idea in my opinion. In my opinion, what I would personally do is, at least in the Greenville server, I would honestly just end up locking all the channels within the server, so then, you know, people can't like post messages harassing the devs and whatnot. And this will make it so devs will still be able to hype up updates, and it will also stop people from harassing devs at least anywhere near as much as they used to, because the way how they're doing things right now is just like not really good for anyone. Because I mean, it's not good for the community since now there's no hype, and it's also not good for the devs because if people don't know that they have updates coming out or don't know what to expect, a lot of the time that causes their updates to do a lot worse, which is just bad for them. But yeah, so those are my main complaints. Honestly, I feel like if Greenville improved on these things, the game would definitely be a lot better. But I mean, GV does seem to be looking up in a lot of other regards though that they've been pretty bad at in the past. However, they do need to start working on these stuff again, because they actually used to be relatively good at this sort of stuff in the past, but as of recent they've just sort of gone downhill a bit. But I mean, honestly, tell me what you guys think about this in comments below, because I feel like it's a very interesting topic, and I don't really see anyone discussing it anymore, at least to this level. But yeah, anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.